What's going on, everybody? Hope you're okay, and welcome back to another episode of my Rising Above Adversity AFC Bournemouth save. Now, of course, in the first episode of the series, I took you through a quick introduction of what the save's going to be about. Also showed you what we've done in pre-season in terms of transfers and stuff, and I played through the first game of the season against Huddersfield in the Championship. Of course, if you haven't seen that episode, I'll pop a link in the description for you. You can go and check that one out. But today, of course, I'm going to be bringing you a live commentary of the game against Norwich. Now, I don't want this episode to be too long because the first episode, as you would expect, was kind of a long one. So, I'll quickly show you what has happened since that game against Huddersfield. Of course, we won the game 2-1. Brilliant result. And as you can see, I mean, it's been a fantastic start to the season. We, following the game against Huddersfield, we played Luton Town in the Capital One Cup. We won that 4-0. Next game, Brentford at home in the Championship, 1-0. Harry Arter penalty was enough to seal the 3 points. Then we played Forest at home, probably our biggest test, so far. Of course, it still is very early in the season, but we beat Forest 3-1. Steve Cook, the centre-back, popping up with 2 goals. Craig Davis added another one to his tally. He's doing really well so far for us. Then went away to Blackburn. Difficult game, Of course, Blackburn with the likes of Jordan Rhodes, really good side, and we managed to get a 0-0 draw there. Probably Blackburn, I would say, were the better of the two sides, but we did have our chances also, and we managed to get the point there. And then following that game, we played Coventry at home in the second round of the Capital One Cup, and you can see we won 3-0 there. Callum Wilson hat-trick against the side, of course, that Bournemouth signed him from. Just want to quickly talk about Callum Wilson so far because he really has struggled. You can see he's actually starting to improve a bit in terms of his attributes, which is good. But if I just show you him in his league performances, 4 league games, and with an average rating of 6.28, no goals, no assists, he's really struggled so far. Obviously, hopefully following that hat-trick against Coventry, I chucked him in there, thought maybe against his former side that will spur him on a little bit. Obviously got that hat-trick, brilliant for him. Hopefully he can kick on from there. But I don't want to waste any more time. We're going to show you, pick the team for today's game away at Norwich. No, I forgot to show you the table. Let me show you the league table. You might have seen it already, but we are currently 3rd in the Championship, level on points with Watford and Fulham, and just a place in front of today's opponents, Norwich, who have won 3, drawn none, and lost 1 this season. So of course, away from home against a side like Norwich, recently relegated from the Premier League, is going to be a difficult game. But with the form we're in, the morale is definitely high within the team, and hopefully we've got a couple of injuries there. Andrew Sermon, who's been good for us so far, unfortunately he's picked up a cold, so he's going to have to be rested for this one. So we're going to replace him with Dan Gosling in central midfield. This seems to be my Capital One Cup lineup set up here. So I'm just going to quickly let the assistant change it around, and then I'll move it around from there. He seems to have a good idea of who I want to play. Harry Arter. I'm actually going to play Harry Arter where I'll usually play Sermon. Of course, I've been playing him in that Roman playmaker role where he's been fantastic for us so far this season. But I'm going to play him a little bit in a more defensive role today. He can perform there. And I'm going to play Union O'Kane or Dan Gosling. No, I'm going to play Union O'Kane there. Tommy Elphick. I've been playing Tommy Elphick still. Of course, he's the captain of the club. We've got Danny Wilson, who's been doing really well, in the cup games. Looking towards the future, I'll see Danny Wilson coming in for Tommy Elphick, but at the moment, Tommy Elphick gets the nod at centre-back alongside Steve Cook, the young centre-back who I showed you in the first episode. Just set the wing-backs there. And actually, I just wanted to point out, the system that we've been playing has been working really well so far. I mean, in terms of our style of play, it's been fantastic on the eye. We've been playing some really good possession football. It's really pleasing to see, us play good, passing football, and hopefully in this game against Norwich, we can continue that. But I'm just still looking through the team here. I think this is good. This is going to be what we're going to go with for the game. So we've got Artur Boruc in goal as usual. We've got Simon Francis, Steve Cook, Tommy Elphick and Charlie Daniels in defence. In midfield we've got Matt Ritchie on the right, Ewan O'Kane and Harry Arter in the middle. Ryan Fraser on the left wing with Craig Davis and Callum Wilson up front. I'm going to give Callum Wilson another chance. I'm really trying to persevere with him at the moment. Despite his, poor performances, I believe, he is a talented striker. He will come good in the end. I'm willing to give him a chance to see how he can do. His pace, I really like him because of his pace. In the Championship, I feel like players with, really fast players can cause a lot of problems in the Championship. Callum Wilson's got bags of pace and he really complements Craig Davis really quite well. Of course, Craig Davis is kind of more physical target man in the box, so they kind of, in my opinion, that's a partnership that could really flourish, and I'm just going to try and persevere with that for a bit longer. But tell the players, pick up where they left off, have faith. No one's really responding to it. A couple of midfielders, hopefully the strikers can get a bit fired up, maybe not. Anyway, let's get into this game against Norwich. Goes all the way back to the keeper. He will look to recycle the attack for Norwich. Bennett on the ball into Houlihan. Houlihan, a danger man, really good player. Someone I really rate for Norwich, so he's going to be trouble. But Callum Wilson's managed to get him behind. He's through on goal. It was a poor touch, but it falls to Fraser. Gets the shot on target, but unfortunately, John Ruddy was there to deny a goal in the first 5 minutes. But Houlihan's played a beautiful ball into Jerome here. Is he going to knock it back? He knocks it into the back of the net. Well, that was a brilliant finish from Cameron Jerome there. Got him behind our back four. Fantastic pass. I said Houlihan was going to be a danger man in the Norwich side, and he's played a beautiful ball into Jerome, and we're a goal behind. Can we defend this, or are we going to 2-0 down? Look a bit shaky defensively at the moment. But Daniels, can he whip in the ball here? He does. Tommy Elphick's there. 1-1. Tommy Elphick, the captain, pops up with the equaliser. A lovely corner from Charlie Daniels. Floated brilliantly into the box. And there was the skipper, Tommy Elphick, just to nod home. A point would be a brilliant result in this game, but can Charlie Daniels put something in there? Ritchie from the rebound. Matt Ritchie makes it 2-1 for Bournemouth. Away from home at Carrow Road, we lead coming close to half time. If we can pick up 3 points, that would be an incredible result. But still, still another half to come. You can see Charlie Daniels having a brilliant game so far. Just tell the players passionately I'm pleased with how things are going. Good response there. Early on in the game, Norwich seemed to be having a lot, causing a lot of problems, but we quickly found our feet in the game. We showed it on the first day of the season. We've got that ability to come from a goal down. Sorry, we've done it against Huddersfield. Hopefully, this will result in another 3 points today against Norwich. Here's Carlos Quella. Bennett back to Quella. Whips it out wide to Olsen. He's going to find the cross. Got to clear it. Cameron Jerome to Graben. Graben against his former club. And his first goal for Norwich. Makes it 2-2. What a game this has been so far. Harry Arter whips out wide to Ritchie. He's got loads of space. Come on. Do something good with this. Ewan O'Kane. Finds Callum Wilson. And there it is again. The finishing's just not there from Callum Wilson at the moment. I'm going to actually bring him off. Bring on Ranty and thinking what I can do here. Harry Arter's not having a great game, but he's someone who can make a difference for us. I'm going to leave him on. Yeah, I'm just going to bring on Ranty up front. Slightly better finishing. Hopefully if he gets a chance he can take it. But no, a point would be a pretty good result, but hopefully, I'll still maintain some hope that we can go and actually win this game. 15 minutes left. Fraser's picked up a knock, so I'm going to take him off and bring on Mark Pugh on the left wing. Just seeing as well, is there any other changes I want to make? Nah. Actually, tempted to bring off Union O'Kane. I'm actually going to bring him off because Harry Arthur much better in that Roman playmaker role, so I'm going to switch him there. Bring Dan Gosling on for Union O'Kane. 5 minutes to go. Doesn't look like there's going to be much happening. There might be a chance here. No, get it away, get it away. Grabber nearly scoring again. 4 minutes left in the game. I want us to kind of just hold on now. Get the point. Point away at Carroll Road would be a brilliant result. That should be it. Borich. That is the full-time whistle. Norwich 2, Bournemouth 2. Obviously, we came from a goal down, made it 2-1. Unfortunately, Lewis Grabham against the side that he signed from got the goal in 47th minute, and that's the draw. 2-2. Good result, really. You know, obviously when we went 2-1 up, I would have liked us to hold out and maybe got the 3 points, but I can't complain about a 2-2 draw at Carroll Road. Norwich are a brilliant side. You may have saw it there, but that result now leaves us second in the Championship, 2 points behind Watford, 1 point ahead of Wigan, Fulham, Derby and Norwich. So far so good. Obviously still very early on in the season, but we haven't lost a game so far this season, so I cannot complain. Just going to have a look at the fixtures now and see where I'm actually going to come back. I'm going to leave it a bit of chunk of games in between now, I think. And I'm going to come back for the Reading game. That's a bit of a derby, I think. So yeah, I'm going to come back for the Reading game. Decent result today. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do leave the video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you're enjoying the content, as usual, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in a bit.